So predictions for the rest of the Premier League season. So I'm going to go with a 3-1 win to City, and that will probably put them in the title race. So this is my prediction. So I think Fulham will beat Brentford 2-1. I'm actually going to go with a 2-1 to Wolverhampton Wanderers, because I think that team will be great against Leeds. Newcastle will win 3-1 against Bournemouth. Tottenham will lose 2. Actually, I'm going to change it to 2-0. I feel like Brighton, they're a good side, and they are very easily underestimated. And I'm going to go with Chelsea v Man United. I'm going to go with 3-1 to Chelsea. I just think Chelsea would do well this season from now after that suffering defeat against City, so they'll bounce back. Villa, I'm going to go with 2-2 against against Sunderland. We're going to go with Everton 1, Liverpool 0. I think it'll be a very good match, with a 3-1 win to Forest against Burnley, and 5-3 to Man City against Arsenal. So I feel like that'll be a banger of a match. Then I'm going to go with 2-2 for West Ham versus Crystal Palace. So now we move on to matchday 34. And I'm going to go with a 2-1 win to Chelsea against Brighton. A 3-0 finish for Bournemouth against Leeds. Burnley 1. I'm going to go with City 2. Sunderland 5-1. I'm joking. Yeah, it will be 5, but it'll be like 5-4 to Sunderland. And then Villa will also lose. Villa will also win 2-0 against Fulham. Palace will sadly lose against Liverpool 3-1. Now we're going to go with West Ham versus Everton. I'm going to go 3-1 Everton with a 2-1 victory for Tottenham Hotspur against Wolverhampton. Then I'm going to go with 3-0 to Arsenal against Newcastle. And then I'm going to go with a 1-0 win to Man United. So that's a fair result. We're going to see what the calculator looks like after 4 more games to go, and this is what the table would look like. So decent, I guess. I could see some other teams doing well. Will Man United drop out the top 5? I don't think so, but it's looking like it on here. And City, yeah, they take the lead against Arsenal now in the Premier League race. And that's the bottom at the moment. So now we'll do the rest of the week. So I think it'll be 2-0 to Leeds. I'm going to say 1-1 for that match. Tottenham, I don't think they'll go down. Well, we'll find out if I think they're going down in here. But I think Bournemouth will win 2-0 against Palace. A 3-0 win to Brentford. A draw 1-1 between Castle and Brighton. I'm going to say with 3-1 to Sunderland. Arsenal will win like 5-0 against Fulham. We're going to go with United 1, Liverpool 1, Chelsea 2, Forest 0. And we're going to go with Everton 1, Man City 1. Now let's move on to the next game. Chelsea, in my opinion, will win 2-0 against Liverpool. I'm going to say a 3-2 win to United with a 2-0 win to Brighton against Wolves. I think Palace and Everton. I think Everton will win 2-1. Villa versus Burnley. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win to Villa. Fulham versus Bournemouth. I'm going to go with a 3-1 victory to Bournemouth. I feel like they're going to move up into the top 10 as Man City win 2-1 against Brentford. Newcastle versus Nottingham Forest. I'm going to go with 2-1 to Newcastle. With a West Ham victory. Arsenal victory 2-0 to Arsenal. And Tottenham versus Leeds. I'm going to go with 2-1 to Leeds. Now these are the last 2 games of the season. We're going to go with 2-1 to City. Villa 2, Liverpool 0. We're going to go with 3-0 to Arsenal. I'm going to go with 2-1 to Palace, 3-1 to Tottenham, and then we're going to go with Everton 5, Sunderland 1. I feel like that's going to be a tormenting battering, with a Leeds win 1-0 against Brighton. United will win 2-0. If I can get it, there you go. Newcastle 3, West Ham 0, and Wolves 1, Fulham 2. Then we'll go 2-1 to Chelsea in that match. We're going to go with 2-2 in that scoreline, with a 3-1 win to Arsenal. Burnley will win 1-0 against Wolves. You know what, I'm going to say 2-1 to Wolves, actually. With Newcastle beating Fulham 3-1. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw with a 5. Not 5. If I do too many 5, I'm going to go with 3-2 to Man City. We're going to go with Forest 2, Bournemouth 3. Everton will beat Tottenham 2-1. Then we've got West Ham to lose 2-1 against to Leeds. And that will what the Premier League will look like. Wow, great matches. Especially Everton doing well, getting into Europa League. Not bad. Liverpool would have a fall off eventually. Just don't think they're good enough to hold on against other competitions. Especially them losing to Chelsea. What was it, 2-0 on the puck? So, yeah, that's the predictions. Tottenham will stay up by 1 point. I just don't see them going down, to be fair. It'd be funny, but it wouldn't happen. Hope you guys like my prediction. Like, subscribe. Peace.